everyone. Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Matt.
And today we are going to be talking about a healthy diet that comes from one certain place in the world. It's very interesting, very popular. I've actually read a lot of articles about this diet recently. It's been around for a long time, but just recently in, some newspapers or some websites, I've seen people talking about this diet more and more recently. We'll get to it. So first of all, how about you, Matt? You're a pretty healthy guy. I know you play sports regularly. Do you have a healthy diet, or is it all pizza and French fries?
Pizza and French fries only, one day a week maybe.
All right.
So I try to keep it healthy most of the time.
Okay. Do you do your own cooking or do you buy food from restaurants?
I like to cook at home because I think when you eat at restaurants all the time, it's really hard to make sure you have a healthy diet because restaurants want to make sure their food tastes as good as it can, and the best way to do that is by adding fat,
salt,
sugar,
and
salt.
Fat. That's absolutely, listen to this man, he is very wise. Plus, when you cook at home, you know what's going into the food, not just small amounts of fat or salt, but also healthy vegetables, fresh food, things like that, but it can take time. One of the ways, though, to have a healthy diet is actually this Mediterranean diet we're talking about. It's healthy, it's good for your body, and it's fairly simple, too. So if you're not a great chef, this is a diet that you can probably manage to do, and there are 100 other, or maybe 25 other reasons to follow this diet. We're going to find out all about them starting now.
There are a lot of diets in the world. Some are based on people's beliefs. Many more are for losing weight. However, one diet is different from all those. It's called the Mediterranean diet, and it helps the health of your heart. The diet is based on food habits of people in Greece, Italy, and other countries on the Mediterranean Sea.
All right, we're going to be talking about the healthy Mediterranean diet. But before we get into talking about the healthy diet that is the Mediterranean diet, let's talk about the word diet.
Okay, so a diet is all the things that a person or any animal that consumes food eats or drinks. It's your diet. So your diet is made up of all of the things that you put into your mouth and down to your stomach, all the things you eat and drink. Now, when we talk about a particular diet, when someone might say, I'm going on a diet, usually they mean they're trying to lose weight or trying to maintain a weight. They're trying to stay healthy usually, so a diet would be a way to maybe control what you're eating to a specific set of things, or maybe an amount of food could be part of your diet.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. Everyone has a diet. The food that you eat is your diet, but it could be an unhealthy diet, a high-fat, high-sugar diet, or it could be a healthy diet, a low-fat diet. So that kind of tells you what kind of food you eat. But as you say, if a person tells you, I'm going on a diet, that means they're going to start eating healthier food and they're going to cut out the unhealthy food because their unhealthy diet before wasn't very good for their body. But the Mediterranean diet, this does not mean that the Mediterranean is really fat and wants to lose weight. The Mediterranean is a sea. It can't get fat. It's just water. But the Mediterranean diet comes from the part of the world around the Mediterranean Sea. Mainly here we're talking about Greece, Italy, some places like that. What is this diet? Well, it's a healthy diet, but it's not a super special, low-fat diet. No, just the way people eat there is healthier than the way they eat in other places in the world. We will be learning all about this over the next 2 days, but basically the Mediterranean diet would have a lot of fresh vegetables, a low amount of fat, and not a lot of meat. Maybe you would eat some chicken or some lamb and a lot of fish. And of course, olive oil, which is very, very good for your heart. So not a lot of cheeseburgers, not many pizzas, very few French fries, not a whole lot of fried chicken, but other good stuff. And it's also easy to make. So we're going to find out about it right now. It says there are a lot of diets in the world. It's true. The North American diet, the German diet, the French diet, that kind of thing. Some are based on people's beliefs. In certain countries, they don't eat certain things. The Muslim or Islamic diet is different from the Hindu diet that people in India might be eating, for example. So people's beliefs means their kind of religion. Many more are for losing weight. Those would be the low-fat, low-sugar, low-salt diets that your doctor might tell you to follow.
So people have their diet sometimes based on their beliefs. Beliefs are the things that a person holds to be true or to be right. So if you have a belief that eating something is wrong, in your mind it's not something that people should be eating, then that is your belief, and you would have that diet based on those beliefs.
There you go. It could be a religious belief, like how Muslim people can't eat pork, or it could be a more personal belief, like I'm a vegetarian because I don't like hurting animals for my food. That's not a religion, but it's something important for you in your life to be kind of a good person or something like that. It's a belief. Or you might follow a diet so that you lose weight. This has nothing to do with your religion, but a lot to do with your health. If your doctor says that you're a little too chubby, a little too fat, or your blood has too much fat or salt or sugar, anything like that, you might go on that kind of diet to lose weight. You want your weight to go from a high number down to a lower number. You want to go from chubby to skinny. You want to go from extra large pants to medium or even small pants. But don't go too far. Don't disappear, right? Back to the article.
However, one diet is different from all those. It's called the Mediterranean diet, and it helps the health of your heart.
Ah, it's very good for your heart, and your heart is kind of important.
So you might think of, when you think of a heart, think of a red shape, looks like this. Love, but of course we place it here on our chest because inside our chest there's an organ called the heart. And the heart is the organ that moves blood around your body by pumping. You can, listen to someone's heartbeat, the pa-pump, pa-pump. So everyone has a heart, and you need to make sure your heart is healthy, and this diet can help you do that.
There you go. And of course, things like fat and salt and sugar, those would be bad for your heart. This one, though, is good for your heart. So what is it, and why do we call it this? Well, it says the diet is based on food habits of people in Greece, Italy, and other countries on the Mediterranean Sea. And I know pizza comes from Italy, but we're not talking about pizza, so no, you can't just eat pizza and be healthy on the Mediterranean diet. Good try. I tried it before. That it doesn't count. It doesn't work that way. It's sad, but it's true. But there's still good food. We're going to find out about it after the break.
The Mediterranean diet focuses on food from plants. That means a lot of fruits and vegetables. It also means a lot of beans and whole grains.
Welcome back. Continuing on our talk about the Mediterranean diet. So the Mediterranean diet focuses on food from plants.
Not pizza.
That means a lot of fruits and vegetables. So, fruits are something that comes from a plant, so it's eating plants when you eat fruit. So, fruit, things like apples, bananas, peaches, cherries, these are all fruit.
Yeah.
So, fruits are a seed that is surrounded by usually a sweet kind of
Flesh.
a sweet flesh that you can eat. Usually you can eat.
That's
Most
right.
fruits you can eat, and they are healthy for you. They contain lots of good things for your body.
They come on trees, right? They have the flesh, and often the seeds are inside. The seeds have to be inside the fruit. So there you go. What else does the Mediterranean diet mean along with a lot of fruit and vegetable? It also means a lot of beans and whole grains. So there you go. Again, I don't see pizza in that list. No, I see beans and whole grains.
Haven't had bean pizza yet?
Oh God, I don't want to have your bean pizza. No. I guess if you put peas on your pizza, little green peas, that might count. But beans generally are things like peas or beans, right? We have red bean, we have black bean, white bean, garbanzo bean, lima bean, kidney bean, brown bean. We have all sorts of beans. Beans are healthy. They have a lot of protein. If you don't eat meat, you might like to have a lot of beans because they give you the protein that meat doesn't give you. And they're also very useful in cooking because you can add a lot of flavors to many beans and they can be very delicious.
So our next plant product that you can eat is grains.
Grains.
So grains are the seeds of different kinds of grass.
Yeah.
So these are things like wheat,
Yes.
or rice,
Yes.
or sorghum,
Barley,
oats, yes, many different kinds of grain that you can eat as part of your diet and as part of this Mediterranean diet.
Yeah, so a lot of brown bread, a lot of things like that. Maybe, do they have corn? No, not corn. That would be from North America.
But they did mention whole grains. So as you said,
grains.
brown bread comes from eating whole grains, which is where they use the entire grain. They use the outside of it as well.
Okay.
And that's how you get things like brown bread or brown rice.
Right. Or maybe bread made with my favorite grain, spelt. S-P-E-L-T. It's a grain.
Okay.
I don't know if they eat it there, but it's good for you. All right, that's all the time we have for today. I think we are going off to find some delicious Greek food with or without spelt, but definitely having a lot of this healthy stuff. So we encourage you to do that, but we also encourage you to come back tomorrow and join us. And in between now and then, no pizza. It's not Mediterranean diet, so don't try to trick anyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye!
There are a lot of diets in the world. Some are based on people's beliefs. Many more are for losing weight. However, one diet is different from all those. It's called the Mediterranean diet, and it helps the health of your heart. The diet is based on food habits of people in Greece, Italy, and other countries on the Mediterranean Sea. The Mediterranean diet focuses on food from plants. That means a lot of fruits and vegetables. It also means a lot of beans and whole grains.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 lose 动词减少失去，它的三态是 lose, lost, lost. Nelson is trying to lose weight. Nelson 正在努力减肥。下一个单字 heart 名词心脏。Kevin's heart began beating fast when he saw Helen. 当 Kevin 看见 Helen 的时候，他的心脏跳得很快。下一个单字 fruit 名词水果。I usually have some fruit after dinner. 晚餐过后，我通常会吃一些水果。最后一个单字 bean 名词豆类。 My brother doesn't like anything with red beans. 我弟弟不喜欢任何有红豆的食物。接下来我们来看重点文法。第一个 A is based on B，A 以 B 为基础。Base 在这里是一个动词，意思是根基于什么。我们来看看这个例句。The novel is based on a true story. 这部小说是根据一个真实故事所撰写的。下一个文法 A is different from B，A 不同有别于 B。Different 的意思是不同的，有差别的。注意这里搭配的介系词。我们来看看这个例句 Emily is different from her sister in some ways. 在某些方面 Emily 和她的姐姐不同。最后一个文法 A focuses on B，A 着重于 B。这个片语的受词可以是名词或动名词。Focus 指的是注重、强调。我们来看看这两个例句。The class focuses on grammar. 这门课程着重于文法。Grammar 指的是文法。另外一个例句 The company focused on developing new technology. 这个公司致力于开发新科技。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hi everybody, I'm Carolyn.
Hey, hey, I'm Josh.
Hey, hey, I'm Shane.
Oh,
And today we're going to play a game called Guess the Bear.
Ooh.
I have 2 cards in my hand, and on each card are 2 sentences. A word or phrase in each sentence has been replaced by the word bear. And my 2 contestants, Josh and Shane, will be competing against each other to guess the bear. Are you ready?
I'm so ready, I can't even bear it.
Mate, I don't need to guess the bear because I know the bear.
Oh.
All right, let's get started.
Probably.
Our first one is an adverb, and it's 1 word.
Yeah, right.
Wayne has bear been to a zoo before. Sally would bear even hurt a fly.
Never, ever. Is that it?
It's 1 word. It's 1 word. Do you want to choose one of those, Josh?
Never?
Okay, the point
never.
goes to Shane.
Never.
All right, the sentences are Wayne has never been to a zoo before, and Sally would never even hurt a fly. So the answer was never. I'm sorry, not never ever. Okay, let's do our second one. It's a phrase and it's 2 words. Be very quiet or you'll bear the baby bear. David bared his wife Bear when he came home from work.
Startled.
Wake up?
Yes. Yep. A wakes B up. That is correct.
Okay.
I'll read the sentences. Be very quiet or you'll wake the baby up. David woke his wife up when he came home from work.
That's so
Wow.
good. He
So
should
2
be
for
more-
2.
He should be more
How did you
fair.
get the second one? How did you get A wakes B up? What made you think of it?
You know, I'm really smart. So these things just come to me. Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, that sounds like a bit of a burn, Josh.
I forgot about the whole bear thing. So the first sentence when it said wake up and it said baby, I was thinking baby bear. So startling the bear.
Startling
Yeah,
the
but
baby
then I
bear.
forgot that bear is the blank word. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it just took you in a whole other direction.
Yeah, I just got bear on the mind.